Hey everybody, welcome to the Art of Comics. I'm your host, Andre Salazar. I wasn't gonna do this today, actually. I was just gonna read a little bit and just kind of chill out. It's like 10:30, everyone's going to bed, and I figure, you know what? I might just draw a little bit. And then I thought, well, I was gonna take a break for a couple of weeks, basically, and just like not do anything comic book related. But I'll be honest, I enjoy it, and so I'm doing it. So thanks for tuning in here. Sorry about this little cord. This is my microphone here. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Maybe I could do this. I could maybe mask it with this big old thing, but I don't want it to mess things up. Okay, so first I'm just going to warm up a little bit, and then we're gonna compose. I need to compose a couple pages. I've got 2 pages. I want to do page 95 and 96, so I'm just gonna draw here for a second. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Green light's on, so I'm assuming it's working. Hello. Yeah, we'll see. When someone pops in, we'll find out if it's working or not. Normally I'm listening to music, but today I'm actually listening to the Dune audiobook, which I've read and listened to before, but I'm in the mood. Okay, I'm just like doing shapes just to kind of warm up a little bit. It's kind of like, so there's not really, this is just called automatic drawing. It's not really meant to be anything necessarily, although sometimes things do come out of it. Let me move my chat out. If people want to chat me up, you may do so at the warning at your peril. So it's about 10:30 here in California, Pacific time here, and I do not have any more day job for the next 2 weeks. So I'm kind of excited to not do any kind of day job gig, and I work on the comics pretty much every night. I don't know if I'm gonna like take a break or not on that either. I would read, but when I try to read at night, it never works out. I just can't read at night. I start falling asleep. I gotta like read during the day. And I usually go for a walk late at night, but it's been so cold, I don't even want to walk either. Okay, I'm just kind of farting right here. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're this. I just wanted to kind of like do a little something here. Okay, let's just get going, right? Let's just get going. Why are we doing this? Let's just do this, people. Okay, so I got 2 pages. The story is basically there's a boy, main character Andy, who on his 8th birthday gets a box, a D&D, the D&D like starter kit. And so he is gonna play D&D with these neighbor kids in the trailer park. And that's the scene. The scene is him, he's kind of like at the center of attention. He is, this is now like he's kind of like in his element. He's now able to, you know, kind of be fulfilled in some way. This is like his moment to shine. So let's just take a look at this. I've got the script here, but because of the glare on the light, we won't kind of put this here. Otherwise, I would put the script here for you guys to read as well. Let me see here. How many panels we got? So I break out my what do we got going here? Okay, we actually don't break this out very good. We got 2 pages, but we don't. Sometimes my pages will break out or not. So right now I'm going to do what's called breakdowns. So this is the breakdowns, and this is basically simply the page and panel composition. Okay, so there's the panels inside, there's the large page, and they kind of like work together. So right now I'm just gonna like break down the panel. That's break down the page. That's the objective here. So this is gonna be page 95. This is gonna be page 96. I don't know if they're gonna be facing pages or not. I haven't. I'd have to look in the book. Um, Actually, it wouldn't be that difficult to do, but I don't feel like it. We're not gonna worry about that so much. So right now, I'm just gonna draw some thumbnails. These are actually kind of big thumbnails. These are like, what are we doing here? This is, what is this, 4 by 3. So these are 4 by 3 inch thumbnails. So they're kind of big. I mean, you could do thumbnails as like a thumb. We're doing these kind of big time. Okay. So let's just look at the script here. And what are we going to do? What do I want to do here? So give me a second. Feel free to comment amongst yourselves as I read this. Okay, Andy's in the center of attention. Pack of kids around him. He has a red box and some books. It's the D&D basic set. What's this again? Dungeons and Dragons. My mom bought it for me for birthday. Okay, so we're starting off with this idea of usually you do 3 to 4 like layers, It's kind of usually like the way pages are kind of broken out. We might do something like we're at like a picnic table here, and I kind of want to make. I might do something like this. I feel like we gotta have the screen. I'm not sure, and I kind of want to have this would be Andy here. with this screen in the box, but I kind of want some of the kids, really intrigued by all this. Maybe even like a overhead type of deal. So we've got this like kind of like the Last Supper, maybe in a way, of like these characters. And who do we have? Who are the boys? Earl. So we've got Jerry Jr. So we've got Jerry Jr.'s in here. We've got Earl and Travis. And we have Hank. Do we have Hank's the little kid though? Okay, let's see about that. I don't know if we're gonna do Hank or not, but okay. I think we should have. No, Waylon is. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Hank. Yeah, Hank. Sorry. Travis and Hank. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of someone else. Okay, that's right. That makes sense. That makes sense. So there's 5 of us in, right? Travis, Hank, Earl, and Jerry. So we got to put 5 because 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. So we do Hank. So we do. Let's see here. We got Andy here. We should do his best friend. Let's put Jerry here. We'll put the brothers, Earl and Travis. Yep. And then we'll put Hank here. Okay, that's kind of like the setup there. So they're all along this picnic table. I like the way people like come in for 2 seconds and they leave. They're like, "Ugh, I'm not gonna like watch this guy." That's fine. You ain't gotta watch me, dude. I'm just drawing. I don't know why I'm recording. Okay. Uh oh, here's the dialogue here. And maybe I should show you my. You can't really read this though, right? So even if I showed this, I feel like it really doesn't make much difference, right? You can't really see that. So just actually, I can see it better though. So maybe I'll keep it this way for me. Yeah, that doesn't help you guys anymore. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for thumbs up at me, man. That's very nice of you. Whoever you are, lovely person. Okay. Panel 2. That's a devil worshiping game. Yeah, because in the South, D&D pretty much a devil game, especially in the 80s. So we'll have a little bit of that. The kids sit at the picnic table. It's Andy Ginger, the older hot boy, and the other clay boy. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think here we've got that like we got this like idea of yeah, dude, watch out the devil. He likes comics. That's right, dude. Dungeons and Dragons. D&D equals 666. Okay? Know that. So we'll have Andy smiling here. He's like happy because he's he's got some buddies now. He feels like he's got some friends now that'll play D&D with him. So that'll be kind of fun. Okay. So let's go back up here and figure out these panels. You know what we could do is just be really boring. We might just we'll do this for now. Maybe we'll just kind of change it up a little bit. Because the second panel is uh Yeah, it would be Earl over here being like, "That's that devil worshiping game. That's that devil worshiping game." Okay. You worshiping the devil with that game. You're building Satanas's power here in Arkansas. So we'll do something like, that's this guy here. We should zoom in a little bit since I'm not. I'll zoom in. Zooming in basically means moving my freaking little thing here. It's not. Okay, it's a little bit more, whatever. Okay, and then maybe we'll have to do we'll have to do a two shot probably. Maybe we'll do something like this with the DM guide over here, and he's like, little eyebrow, like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, huh? What you talking about? It's not a double game. I gotta make enough room though for the dialogue, so I gotta at least put it there. And we could put his response dialogue down here by the screen. We could do something like that. That might be interesting. So that's one idea. Hey everybody, I see some other people show up. What's up, party people? It's Friday night. I ain't got to work for 2 weeks. I'm excited about that. Okay. Um, Panel 3. The kids sit at the pitting table. Andy, Jerry Jr., the older Hob boy, and the older Clay boy. Andy says, okay, pick a character. You could be a fighter, wizard, dwarf, elf, hobbit, thief. Then Travis says, what's a hobbit? You know, a hobbit. No, I don't. So this would be maybe actually would be nice is like maybe an overhead shot. Maybe we could do something kind of even like Dutch. We can just maybe exaggerate this a bit. And we'll have him. This would be Andy. And then maybe he's like got his screen here. He's got now we've got a bit of we've got some dialogue here, so we're gonna have to like put it here. One of these actually, you know what? Let me think about this. One of these characters is gonna have to be on the other side of the table. So we're gonna have to make Travis over here, which I think will be okay, but I just have to remember that. I'll have to remember this. So I'm just doing the breakdowns. I'm gonna do these a couple more times, and then we're gonna blow them up, and then we'll put them on real paper, and so then we'll be able to see it better. So if you can't understand what the hell I'm doing, it's okay. It makes sense to me. I know what's going on, damn it. Okay. Let's change pencil lead. Okay. So I could do something like that that shows some of the characters around the table a little bit better. That's one idea. We might do some other ideas. Okay. A midget with a big. It's a little person with a midget big feet. Ain't that a dwarf? No, a dwarf has a beard and lives in the mountains, mining. Okay, whatever. I want to be a wizard. Andy, okay, this takes over. There's 9 outside. Okay. So we got still this gag about dwarfs. How do you blow them up? Oh, well, good question, Damien. When I say blow them up, I just mean I'm going to redraw them bigger. You could blow these up. I know some people will scan these and literally just like, digitally make them larger and then print them on paper. And sometimes I've been tempted to do that if I really like some of the breakdowns I did that I just feel like it's just something really special about that. I've been tempted to do that, but generally speaking, I'll just redraw it on a bigger scale, on the full size page. So that's what we'll do after this. I just want to like figure out this composition. So today we're kind of just like breaking down the page. And I don't know if this is as fun to watch as like coloring and inking, because that you can see final product. Here, I really am in the beginning of the creative process. So this is a lot more like mental thinking. So it might not be all that much fun to like sit here and watch me hem and haw about it, but is what it is. Okay, so the next panel is, so we've got how many people talking? That's a little person, image of feet. That dwarf. No, a dwarf has a beard. So I kind of you got three different people talking. Um, so with three people talking, I could do another side thing and just do this, this, and this, but that's kind of boring. I wonder. Hang on. Okay, okay. Does it help? Does it help to do them smaller at first? I know there's a transition of tiny thumbnails on cheap paper. Yeah, this is like super cheap paper, and you don't have to do them tiny. I do them. I do them. These are 4 by 3 inch, and this is fine. I do have a sketchbook that has them really tiny. It's just convenience, you say. It's just convenience. It doesn't really matter. I don't really feel it matters all that much. Just what everybody's like wants to do. I would say, there is a tradition of tiny, tiny thumbnails, but that's because they usually like do it in the margins on their script page or something like that, which I have done too. But since I bought this big old pad, I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna do it on this pad. Sometimes I'll keep these though because like it'll have some information on here that I want. Okay. Let me think about this. How I want to draw this out. Let me actually do a something like this. We'll do like a silhouette of character A here. This actually will work. This will be he'll say it's a little person but with a midget with big feet. He'll say that. And then down here on the other side of the table will be I gotta and here this will be Travis. Travis will say, or Hank rather, and this will be, ain't that a dwarf? And then Andy has to pop in and say, no, a dwarf has a beard and lives in the mountains. And maybe that, let me see here. I like the idea of like showing some depth with these characters. Maybe what I'll do, actually, I could just bring this up. I could just, I could even, I could even do this. I could even do this. And then he just says no. And maybe like I'm like raising my hands up, raising his eyes up, like, come on, guys. A dwarf, the dwarf is not a hobbit. That's a different thing. But you got to remember, in the '80s in Arkansas, D&D was not popular at all. It was all about football. You know what I mean? So these questions were very. Oh, dude, of course. I'm here to answer your questions, bro. You're my homie. So I have no problem with any of that. In fact, it keeps me talking to somebody. Otherwise, I'm just listening to music or what have you. Okay, we'll do that. That's kind of a little bit of a gag there. And then Next. I really want to do a 9-panel grid. I just want to. So let me think about this. Yeah, why don't we? Because this is actually would be kind of fun. And then so he's just like Travis is like, whatever. And then maybe he'll just go like he'll just be like, whatever. I want to be a wizard. And so this is fun. This is like that was fun, everybody. This is them saying like, hey, that was fun, bye. Someone else saying bye. Maybe we'll do another silhouette here. Okay, hang on. Maybe we'll do that. This is them saying goodbye. Kind of working backwards a little bit here. And then we got the come on boys. Come on, because it's nighttime right now. Come on, boys. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. This should be like sunset. And then here we've got nighttime. So this is sunset colors, but by now it says night. So maybe we'll show like the like a lantern. Just something like that. Here. So we've got this is a silhouette. This is Andy, okay, take this paper, write your name. Then we can roll these dice for your stats. So this is let me think about this. Sorry, I bumped my mic. Hang on. Let me put some music on. I'm kind of like getting distracted by. I was trying to listen to a audio book thing, but it's not gonna work. I need to listen to some music. Okay. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. I gotta show him like giving paper out to people, or just you know what? No, I don't have to do that. Why are we saying that? He could just have people writing down, and we'll have maybe a couple people like. And then you hear me saying, like, or not me. So spoiler, you hear Andy saying, hey, write your character. And then hours later, it's night. They're still outside. Now we see a lantern out there. We see the night around them. It's a medium to long shot. Yeah. I could even do that. Do a long. That'd be interesting. No, I don't wanna do that. Because I want little static shots of, like, them playing D&D basically. Um, and then maybe I'll have, like, some dice on the ground on the we even could have, like, hand, you know, something like that, and then we'll have you know what we could do, actually? We could do one thing broken up, so we could do something like this, right? This is like a Coleman lantern. Okay, this is actually kind of a cool idea. So we'll have like a Coleman lantern of some sort, right, at the table, and we can have and then Andy's like, "Rah!" Right? So you got that, and it's a kind of static shot, but it's gonna be connected to this one. And then you have this here, and it's like, "Whoa!" Right? And he's like, "No." And then these two guys are like, "Rah!" Rolling dice. So something like that. I actually kinda like that. It's kinda fun. Now, let me think about this. I wonder no, I think I do want this big opening. I'm just thinking, we got these panels here. Should I break this into more? It wouldn't be that hard to do. It would be kinda nice to have 2 sets. I mean, we got this one scene, 2 pages, one scene, playing D&D for the first time, 1984 when it first came out, the red box, and so it might be nice to break this up into, uh, a 9 panel just to kinda keep the continuity. But now what I wanna do is I wanna use my marker, and I'm just gonna kinda, like, block out a couple things and just kinda, like, make these panels a little bit more this helps me see, like, just the main, like, shadows and stuff and just, like okay, and then he's like okay. Uh, oh, thanks, dude. Yeah. It just this helps me, like, really get the shapes, right? It's like the what are the main shapes of the comic? And these don't have words, so I don't really need to worry about, like, dialogues for these guys. This is kinda the way I do it. This is like everyone does it their own way for breaking things down, but this helps me. Okay. And then we got, this is like a close up of a hand. And he's like, rolling the bones, baby, rolling those dice. If you haven't played D&D ever, it's pretty damn fun. In fact, I should play sometime soon. I got the new box set. I just need to figure it out when to do it. Okay, something like that. And then we need to put, yeah. Okay. Okay. And then here, oh yeah, I really like this idea where it's like we got this thank you, Damien. He's like, rah. He's like, yeah, this is fun. And then this guy's like, rah. And he should be like some kind of a something there. I don't know what. Oh, and here's the lantern. We got to put the lantern in because we're gonna blow this mama up to show that we're at nighttime, and then maybe we'll show that this is a screen. Yeah, that works out. That's kind of cool, and that'll be nice. The shadows on here. This will be actually pretty fun. He'll be in shadow because of him. That'll be kind of cool. And then here we've got two crazy, like just kids, just like having a blast, just like freaking. He's got a dice maybe or something. I don't know. Okay, so that'll be kind of fun. So this will be one big image, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this because we got this idea. I think it was that we've got they're kind of distracted now because they've been summoned back home by their mama to eat dinner. And then, so we might have to put a trailer back here to show that like this whole time they've been next to the trailers, something like that. And then now we've got this is a kind of like yeah, I think this is supposed to be Andy. This is Andy here, just like with his game. He's still there. I think we'll just silhouette him up a bit, and the kids take off, and they're like, "This is fun." And now he feels like, and it'll probably end here with him, and then he just is like stoked that he's got friends now, or feels like he's got a place, something like that. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the most important parts of the process. It's fun. It's probably one of the most fun parts, but it's actually the most important. This is the framework. So it's like you got the script, right? I got my script here. So I got my words and everything. Which breaks things down. But I mean, this is the scaffolding, right? This is the foundation of like the whole process of making a comic book. So, because it's all about the storytelling. Now, you still got to be able to like, you know, draft and render and stuff like that. But I mean, you got to be able to like figure out how to tell the story and make sure there's balloons and all that kind of stuff in there. In fact, these guys say stuff, so I should probably put things there. Okay, let me do the same thing over here because I need to make him, and I got to make him somehow on this side of the table, which means I might have to move my table out a little bit outside of this panel. And if I do that, that's okay. I could do that. So he's in the foreground, and these guys are all now on the other side of the table. And then I kind of want them all just like like what the hell is all this stuff? Travis is the old. Wait a minute. No, Travis is the old one. It's not. Earl is the baby one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. Okay, that's good. Um, That works. I think that works. And we've got too much going on, so I'm not going to worry about backgrounds for this really. Okay, and then I do like this idea where he's like, no, it's devil worship, right? It's like, well, not really, but okay. Okay. Just like kind of pretty basic two shot. No, so that's what I was gonna do. Oh no, you know what I could do? No, 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 no. I got this freaking thing. This is two. So we got one, two, and this will be three. One, two, and three. We'll put three panels here. That's my issue. And then it'll be three on out. So that'll work. Something like that, that, and that. In your face. Okay, good. I don't really need to erase this, but I kind of feel like it. So, and then in fact, we could just keep that just like that. I kind of like it cut off like that, so that's fine. In fact, hell, maybe this will work too. So we could even make this to where, um, because this is a dialogue between. Let me see here what we got going on. This is a hobbit. You know a hobbit. No, what is a hobbit? Hobbit's a midget with big feet. A dwarf? No, a dwarf has got a beard. A dwarfs live in the mountains. Hobbits live in the streams and catch fish with big hairy feet. It's not a dwarf. Is that a midget? No, a midget's not even in this. There's no midgets in D&D, right? That might be kind of funny. There's no midgets. There's no midgets in D&D. Something like that. Kind of fun little gag. Okay, so if that's the case, we'll keep this silhouette here, and he could be way down here on the other end of that table. And actually, I think that still will work. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe I don't know. At the. It's a little. It's a little kind of weird, but it might be kind of fun. Not sure. And then he's just like, "No, dude. Yeah, whatever." He's just like, "Okay, okay, okay." And then we got here, we'll this overhead shot, but I think this overhead shot will be better served if it's got a little bit of this like little slant to it. So we'll do that. In fact, we could even maybe silhouette all these guys if we wanted to. Probably won't actually now that I'm doing this. And then there'd be another guy here. I don't know if we can even see him. We might see his hands or something like that. Okay. I think that actually might work because then we're breaking this down and then we go like this to this. And this would be a fun page specifically. So, hmm. Okay. I'm feeling like that's kind of cool. Next would be, should I draw this out one more time maybe before I put it to paper? Hmm. Or do I just put it to paper? Um, that is the question. I kind of feel like screw it. Let's just draw it, on the damn boards. Um, yeah, let's just say screw it. I mean, we'll use blue line. Okay, let me get my rulers because I'm gonna ruler this mofo. Did I just check my mic? Hopefully I didn't. Okay, hang on. I might just keep my mic out. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's all whatever. Here's my ruler. Let's go ahead and get the paper out. Okay. Time to sharpen the old pencil. I sharpen with a knife, good old knife here, and just old school pencil sharpen this mofo. You know what I should do? Although it's super boring for you guys, but kind of too bad. Tough titty. I might have to just. Oh man, I need new paper. I'm all out of my freaking paper. Okay, here's my paper. Let me Okay, I need to do a few things. I need to measure this out, is what I need to do. I'm gonna move my mic. I'm gonna put my mic right here. I don't know what it's gonna do to this thing, but let's just do it for the hell of it. I'm gonna put my mic right here. Let me see. I'm gonna hook it up to this little stand. See what happens. Let me know if it sounds weird because it's like attached to metal. Hang on. Damn it. Let me find a place for it. Because I need to get up. So I want to get up and there we go. Okay. Let me know if you hear something funky with the mic. If it sounds funky or not. Okay. Anyway, T-square. I need to measure this freaking stuff. Okay. Okay. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Actually, I'm going to scoot this back a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to measure everything out. So I used to do this a little bit for Howard Chaykin for a very short, brief time. If we work together. Okay. Okay. You guys see what I'm doing? Okay. I'm going to measure this out. I need this 10 inches. So I'm going to take out half an inch here. Half an inch here. I'm just ruling. This is my like final page here. Nothing too amazing. Now I usually actually just a lot of times what I would do is print out a blue line on this paper, but it would be quicker. I don't know why I'm not doing that right now. I probably should do that. Okay. So let's just get this going. How are we feeling about that line? It doesn't need to be freaking perfect. I'm not that like anal about ruling paper. I mean, and by the way, the four of you guys who are watching someone rule paper is kind of, now I feel this is like the saddest thing ever. This is like, oh, let's watch this guy freaking use a ruler. But hey man, this is fun for me. Okay, where are we? Okay, so it's got to be 10 by 15. So that's 17. So we're going to take an inch off here. Full inch at the bottom, the top. Okay. Okay. Is he so much again? It can be. It was not at the time that I did a little bit of work for him. It was just like I don't know, 20 hours a week or so. But yes, he does. He has a number of assistants, so he's got a whole shop like a Andy Warhol type of thing, and so he usually has 2 or 3 guys, and some of them are like full time, like 30 hours or so. Some are less, depending on what they do. And it depends on really what he's got going on, right? If he's got a bunch of books going on, then more work is needed. If he is has a light load of work, then, less work is needed. Okay. But that was a good experience. Okay, so here's my board. Here's my full page of the comic. So 10 by 15. Now I need to break this up, right? And so we did 3 levels, if we recall, on this is page 95. I should write this down, page 95. And now I need to divide this up by 3, right? So what is that? 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay, so we're going to go 5 inches, give or take. And now this is when I don't need my big ass T-square. We'll just use this guy. Anywhere that you welcome to. Okay, so we'll go 5 inches here. And so I'm just doing panels right now. I was going to do these borders and do these kind of nice, and then we'll start drawing. That looks super off. Is that right? No, that's not off. Just that my advantage is like looks goofy. Then I'll do the next one. I'll just go down a little bit and just kind of pop him down. Boom. Okay, that's that. And then we'll do the bottom 5. And that should be 5 there too, right? Yeah. The more points you do, the more accurate it'll be, of course. Because if you go like that, you can get different ones. But I do about 3 to 4, and I just figure it out. Again, it's not like super critical for me. These are. Okay, that's that. That's 1, 2, 3. Now we got to break these up, right? We did half, and then we did 3. So for this, what did we say? This is 10 inches. So 10 divided by 2 is another 5. Get this about 5. Okay. We'll do this here. Okay. Okay. And then now this gets a little tricky because it's 10 divided by 3 is really not a good measurement. It's like 3.33, right? So this always gets a little screwy. And you know what I'll use? In fact, I'll use a better ruler. I got like 8 rulers here, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, we'll use this guy. This is my little baby. Okay, so what did we say? 3.33, something like that. So we'll go 3.5, 3, 2.5, right? 3.25. So about here. Hang on, did I do that right? Yeah. 3.5 there. Okay. Problem is sometimes these freaking rulers get dirty on the bottom, and so you wind up getting like kind of gunk on them, which kind of annoys me. Okay. Same thing here. So this is, what do we say? 3.5 through there. That. We'll do here. Okay. Cool. Okay, that's good. Panels all ruled out. Now I could ink it too. I could ink the panels, but I don't really care right now. We're gonna now blue line this. So let me do the oven real quick. What time is it? Oh man, it's already 11 something. Okay, I might not get a chance to get that done yet. 90, 96. Sorry guys. We might not actually get the blue line pencil. We might have to do another night where I like actually draw it out. Ouch, damn it. I just bashed my head in with that thing. Okay, so sorry everybody. We're not going to get enough time to do that. We'll have to do the actual like drawing blue line roughs on this full size paper on another night. It probably will be like, I don't know, probably next, maybe Sunday or Monday. I don't know. I'm trying not to do comics and just really take a break this next 2 weeks, but that's not going to happen. Who we kidding? I enjoy this too much, so I'm going to wind up drawing stuff. That's the way that's going to go down. But we'll see. I need to read so I could do my videos. Oh, you guys, by the way, if you have not planned to watch my freaking video tomorrow about heavy metal, you got to do it because it's going to be good. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacifico time. It's gonna be really fun. I got me and Ariel. We go through the whole issue. It's like November of 1977, and it's a really good issue. And so it's just fun to like watch. So highly recommend those. I think the heavy metal episodes are some of my favorites, and they seem to be the most popular. Probably because of Ariel more than me, but I do like doing those. Okay. Okay. Okay, catch you later. Hey man, have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by. It's getting a little late. I realize that. Thanks for dude, I really appreciate you always like come in. So that's really nice of you to do that. So appreciate you being a regular. And let me know what you think of Pariah when you finish it. I'd love to hear your thoughts of it. It was a lot of fun to make. Okay. You the bomb, bro. You the bomb. Don't you forget it, player. Okay. See, it got dirty again. It's just the page gets freaking dirty by this junk. Okay. Okay. Let's do the next one. It's in my to be read stack. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, I got a stack over there full of stuff. My job is to read comics these next 2 weeks, just so I can enjoy it. So I get it, brother. Enjoy your holidays, man. If I don't hear from you before Christmas, enjoy your holidays with hopefully loved ones, and be safe out there. Yeah, have a good time. Stay dry up there in Portland, let me tell you. I don't know if it's wet raining, but I know it could be. Okay, there's that. See, it's like this little like marks. It drives me crazy. I don't even know what this thing's. It's like this thing does not look dirty, but it's got like something all over the damn thing. Okay. Okay, now we got to do this one. Okay. So what did we decide? We decided 3.3 and a half, right? So that's 3.5. This is 2. We're going right here. You know me how to do it. You know me how to do it. Okay. 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 Sweet. Awesome. Blossom. We got these two ruled out. Now we can just start drawing. And I kind of want to, you know what? It's late, but screw it. I ain't gotta go to work tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do a little bit, okay? Just humor me. Can I just draw a little bit? I'm also jamming. I'm kind of like feeling my music right now, so I kind of want to just draw just for a tiny bit. Let me just draw. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. I need to put him right there. And put that right there. I'm gonna put that all there. do this here. We're just kind of like goofing around. I'm just kind of like, no. Okay, just something like that, maybe. And this will be, put some kind of screen time on this. Okay, something like that, maybe. I reserve the right to change it. And then we'll do this in here. This is kind of, hmm. Maybe I won't. Maybe this is okay. Well, we gotta put this here. So we gotta go like that, but I'm just not sure. Actually, that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't get this. I'm not so sure about though. This one, like, I think that kind of works. Maybe something like that. I don't know. There we go. Okay, we did that. We did it. Okay, guys. We did some sketching. We looked at the script. We did a little blue line here of some very rough on the full-size paper. We're working hard. We're kicking some ass. Thank you for watching. I'm going to bed. It's time to sleep. I think you guys are great. You're wonderful. Have a great one. And have a great holidays, man. Be good. Be good to your neighbor. All that jazz. Bye, guys.